Yeah. What sounds, I hear you, man.
I am the vision.
And I am Michelle Walker.
Could you get in front of me, please? Yeah,
I wanted to hide today. I'm in homeless mode, but whatever. Okay, so last week we're going to give you the conclusion from last week. And the question from last week was, should he tell his friend?
Should I snitch?
Should he snitch?
So
we had a really good idea.
Yeah.
Someone, not us, well, one of our comments, one of our viewers, gave the idea that he should tell.
Well,
telling without telling.
Telling as if
he's not guilty.
He's not guilty because really they're not together.
Right, so that's not up to Sean to decide whether he's guilty or not.
It's just my job to be like, oh, well, I saw so-and-so at the mall yesterday.
Right.
With so-and-so.
Right. Which I agreed with. I didn't think that made, at first, I didn't get it, but I was like, that's good. If he's just like, yo, I saw your, I remember I met your boo
at so-and-so.
He was hanging with blase.
Exactly. That's not snitching.
Right. It's not snitching, and it's not calling him guilty.
Yep.
It's giving her the information and letting her deal with it on her own.
Right.
Without snitching at all. Right,
so,
babe?
what? You want to read it real quick?
Yes.
So she was like, my 2 cents.
My 2 cents is just tell your friend that you saw him and where you saw him.
Yep.
If she asks questions after that, then just be honest. But no need to tell as if he did something wrong because he hasn't.
He hasn't.
So let's say his name is Joe. I saw Joe at Michelle's friend's party with da-da-da-da.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
So that's what we're going to do.
That's the conclusion.
What is the person's name? Adelaide.
Looks like Adelaide.
Adelaide? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay, well, Adelaide it is. Thank you, Adelaide.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. So
really
what's the next topic? Boo-boo?
The next show topic is...
What is it? Can you say no?
Can you say no in a relationship?
Can you say no in a relationship? That was Michelle's idea, by the way.
let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, so my mother and I are doing a boot camp. Of course, I'm trying to get fit. You know how it is,
Yeah,
ladies.
She's trying to get her workout on.
I'm trying to lose weight.
She's trying to look good for me. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to look good for me.
So the question, this week we had to go, my mother and I, we had to go for our weight and so, et cetera. And we had to be somewhere at 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock in the morning.
On East 59th Street.
Now that's East 59th Street in the city. We live in Brooklyn.
City, right.
Oh, okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
So I asked Sean.
Now to get there, I'm not to cut you off. To get there at 6, which you got to get up at what, 5? No, like 4:45 to be there at 6. Go on with the story, boo boo.
So I asked Sean if he could take my mother and I. We would come back, not ask him to wait or anything crazy, just to drop us off. And he said no.
I know who's gonna win this one. Good, I'm listening.
And I was really upset.
The nerve.
The
nerve of her to be upset. So I told her the reason. Normally I would. Look, listen. Michelle, when she does these movies and these videos, she has to be on the set at like 5 in the morning. Who do you think takes her there? Wait, hold on. Who do you think takes her there? Yes, me. So now, this particular day, I had so much to do. I had some editing to do. I had all of this stuff to do. I had to plan for our show. Just a lot of stuff I had to do for the day. If I got up at 4:45 in the morning, took her to the city, I wouldn't have been home until about 7 o'clock, 7:30. But I'm up from 4:45 in the morning. So now my day is thrown off because, wait, not to mention, we go to bed at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. We don't do the 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. So that particular day, we were going to bed at like 1:30. Am I lying?
No.
Like 1:30 in the morning. She wants me to get up at 4:45. Now that's 3 hours of sleep.
We're in a relationship. I have to get up at 4:45.
Normally that would have been okay. But I had so much to do, and if I get up that early, now I'm going to be tired for the rest of the day.
Can I also say something? If it was something like 8 o'clock in the morning, then I would have understood him saying no, especially because there's traffic during that time. The reason I asked
8 o'clock in the morning is better.
No, it's not. Listen, the reason I asked specifically because it was 5 is because A, it's early. It's my mother and I.
2 women.
It's still dark. And we have to get on the G train. And let me tell you how long it took.
G train is no joke.
Let me tell you how long it took.
That's why you need to live on the Q line.
It took a very long time to get there.
And I'm sorry for that.
And when we got off the train at 59th Street, it was actually 57th Street. We still had to walk because we had to take the train to 59th Street. We still had to walk, and it was still dark outside. And yes, of course, there was creepiness around. And my boyfriend, who it would have been much quicker if we drove, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
I was just pretty upset.
Do you think I was wrong?
But
Now let
later
me tell you
on,
something.
I tried to forgive.
Be
I tried
honest.
to not beef.
Be honest, because I know men and women, both men and women, are mad sometimes because their significant other said no.
Right, but at something like that,
But-
but my mother and I, you don't think he should take us? Really?
In this particular case, am I wrong? Because she was really upset. We had an argument. This is ridiculous. I was like, look, and you know what I got? Well, I would do it for you. Well, I do it all the time for you. Well, what's the point of telling me that? Because I do the same thing. And then that cancels
But
that out.
I do, but I wouldn't have the nerve to say no. I wouldn't.
Yeah, she has said no.
No. To take
How many
you somewhere, don't
how
play
many
with
times
me.
have I
Sean,
walked home?
don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Okay. All right. So let me know who's right, who's wrong. Go.
If you agree with Sean, vote yes. That you should have the freedom to say no.
Okay.
If you agree with me in situations like that, at
Right.
5 o'clock in the morning,
5 o'clock in
you
the morning.
should not have you should not be able to say no. Vote no. Again, if you agree with Sean, vote yes. If you agree with me, vote no.
My name
Agree
is...
with me.
Okay, hold on. Do your piece in the Middle East. Come on.
No, let me do it on my own without telling me to do it.
Okay, go.
Peace in the Middle East with my hand grease.
I'm sure
Now I'm changing it. You can't tell me what to do.
You sure can't. That's why I love her, though. I'm Sean Clark, and I have a vision.
Yeah. Yo, Sounds, I hear you, man.